Hello and welcome to another episode of Funbearable. I'm Brad Rohr.
And I'm Chuck Staten.
Wow.
Chuck the Pitch Doctor Staten.
Woo.
Yeah, baby. We're talking pitch doctors.
We are going to pitch some things to each other and, by extension, to our audience.
The Fun Bears.
The Fun Bears.
Yeah, today we're doing live action remakes. And the reason we're doing it is because next month, Disney is releasing Moana live action, which I think is weird because it came out so recently.
I also think it's weird, and I think much of the world thinks it's weird.
Is The Rock the guy?
I think so, yeah. He's Maui, maybe?
That's pretty cool. I will say, I thought he did a great job as that character.
Yes.
And You're Welcome, that song.
Great song.
It's a great song. I'm not really a fan of the Disney live action remakes, but if people like them, people like them.
Your dog, Swiss Miss, was a big fan of the Lion King live action film.
My dog, Swiss Miss, would be crazy about watching the live action Lion King, and she'd go like this the whole time.
Just tilting her head back and forth.
Tilting her head because she was confused. And we always referred to it as the puppy show.
Yeah.
So we'd say, "Do you want to watch the puppy show?" And she'd get all excited, and we put on Lion King.
Yeah.
It's very adorable. So anyway, because Moana's coming out, we thought we'd talk about our own live action remake.
Yeah, we want to glom onto this gravy train.
Yes, as always.
Steal some viewers from Disney.
Yes.
They've got enough.
Yeah.
And bring those people to Funbearable, the next media giant.
Yes, exactly. And we know we did a Disney remakes episode a while back. This is going to be 100% different.
It's going to be 95% different.
Oh, you'll see.
Well,
all right, buddy. So how do you want to get into this?
I've got a couple one-line or very short jokes I'd like to start out with. Just the idea of just getting the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And maybe you can add to them, because these were just things that I wrote down that I'm like, oh, I think this could work, but I have no idea how it would work.
Okay, so this, Brad came up with a bunch of live action remake ideas. I came up with a bunch of them, and I'm very excited to see that. I'm excited to tell you mine, and I'm excited to hear yours.
Just an idea I had, not even an animated film, but from a comic strip, Beetle Bailey, the movie.
Okay.
So you have your kind of dumb private, your fat sergeant, a dog, a sexually harassing general, but are there too many military comedies out there already?
Are there?
I don't know.
I don't think
there's
so.
Stripes, there's Major Payne.
Oh, you're talking about from the past?
Yeah.
I think, hey, this is how I look at media. You come out with a thing in 1982.
Yep.
By the time it's 1997, your audience has changed, and they haven't seen Major Payne.
All right.
They haven't seen Stripes. They need their own updated. So Beetle Bailey, I'm saying, in 2026, that's what people need. And it's brand new.
It's got name recognition, and as far as I know, it's never been adapted for the screen.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Yes.
Didn't want to talk to you about the name recognition. I don't know what it is.
You don't know the comic strip Beetle Bailey?
I thought it was like, the guy who eats sandwiches that are big?
Blondie, yeah, Dagwood Bumstead.
When you said that, I thought it was Dagwood.
I think canonically, the wife, Blondie, is Beetle Bailey's cousin.
Okay, and Dagwood has his own comic strip at some point, or no?
No, Dagwood and Blondie are married.
I know. I didn't know if he did a spinoff.
I don't think so.
So Beetle Bailey is a spinoff.
I don't know which one came first.
Okay, all right.
And I may be wrong. There is a relationship. I think it's Blondie and Beetle Bailey. I think. Okay. Blondie Bailey.
Either way, I think a new military comedy is rife for fun.
What about Hagar the Horrible? Do you recognize that as a comic strip?
He's a Viking. Here's what I got from Hagar.
Yeah.
The name, the man.
Okay. I get it.
I don't know. Here's what I know. You ready for comic strips?
Yes, of course.
Garfield.
Yeah.
Inside and Out.
There's been movies.
No, I've never watched a movie.
Right, but there's been movies.
There's been movies. I used to read every Garfield collection.
Of course.
Far Side.
Yep.
Big into Far Side.
Tough to make a movie, but they tried.
They made a
Halloween
TV show.
special, yeah.
What's the other one? Calvin and Hobbes.
Yep.
Love Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Wonderful, touching, magical. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'm not a big. You were a big newspaper guy.
Very much a big.
How about
newspaper guy.
Doonesbury?
Doonesbury, I didn't understand because they were jokes, like political jokes that my 13-year-old brain didn't understand.
Yeah, me too.
I think Pearls Before Swine is a great comic.
That's new.
Yes, newer. Foxtrot was a strip I liked for a long time.
Is he a detective?
No, that's
Fox.
Shylock Fox, Slylock Fox, one of those.
Sly Fox. No,
something like that.
Okay.
Foxtrot was like, it's Jason Fox is like a 10-year-old genius, and his sister Paige is 14, and she likes shopping, and the older brother Peter is 16, and he likes sports, and then whatever. It's just a kind of a family comedy comic strip.
Okay.
That for some reason I fell into when I was 10 and had all the books for years. And I think it's Sunday only now. So yeah, first one was Beetle Bailey, the movie, which doesn't have as much name recognition as I'd hoped. You mentioned 1982. Also, your celebrity crush, Ariana Grande, has really been in the media crosshairs lately because it looks like she's lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, anorexic, you think?
So what if we
people think?
What if we reboot Popeye with Ariana Grande as Olive Oil?
That's funny.
Thank you.
That's very funny. How about Pop?
Oh, I couldn't think of that. That was my one-line joke.
We need someone with big forearms, baby.
Yeah.
And a good squint and a funny little... Well, Robert Williams did him.
Yes.
Was that successful?
I don't know.
Oh, and what's her name played the Olive Oil? The girl from The Shining.
Yes.
Wendy... Nope.
Peppercorn.
Yeah, Wendy Peppercorn.
No.
Woo-wee!
Yeah.
Now, that's my other crush.
Yes. I'm sure it'll come to us. Shelley Duvall. Yeah. I don't know. I think Popeye, you could stick a lot of comedic actors in that role.
Yeah.
And they do great.
Okay.
Are we going to do a gritty reboot of Popeye? Maybe. I think the rights may have expired.
Oh, wow.
On Popeye, and there may be a horror film out there.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that was just an idea. Like just my first two live action remakes that came to mind.
Okay. Mine are different.
Yes.
First one. Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. I considered it. Couldn't figure out how to make it work, so I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal miraculously loses 50 pounds to play the emaciated Ren.
Okay.
Chris Farley is brought back from the dead to play Stimpy.
Okay. Like back from the dead in life or like through CG and AI?
No, really. He's back.
Okay,
we've exorcised the demons.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps, but...
I think so.
This is a Christmas movie.
Oh, okay.
Based on an actual Ren and Stimpy Christmas episode called Son of Stimpy, where Stimpy passes gas, a.k.a. passes wind, a.k.a. expels flatulence, a.k.a. moves his bowels, but only the vapors.
I'm beginning to see why yours are 3.5 pages and mine are 1 page.
Yeah. Narrated by Stinky Whistleteats, which is the actual character who narrated it. This storyteller is brought to life by none other than Morgan Freeman. Wow, what a get.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stimpy has a ghostly son made of cut cheese. Right?
Yep.
The son of Stimpy is played by Bruce Willis. Is this connected to the sixth sense? Well, smell is the fifth sense, so the connection is obvious. Chris Farley chases Bruce Willis to the ends of the earth, with Pedro Pascal slapping him and calling him an idiot all along the way. Ren tries to cheer him up by watching Muddy Mudskipper, which is Stimpy's favorite TV show in the show, played by the ugly and repulsive Steve Buscemi.
He's your friend.
It's okay to say that because he probably got 1,000 blowjobs regardless.
Yeah.
He's a great actor.
He is.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Let me backtrack. Played by the uniquely shaped face haver, Steve Buscemi, the man of 1,000 blowjobs. Now I shall read the next scene directly from the actual synopsis. This is the actual synopsis from the episode.
Okay.
Stimpy wanders to the city when he attempts to ask for info on Stinky to no avail. He tries to get warmness from a manure shop owned by Mr. Horse, but is run over by a truck. Stinky arrives to reminisce of his time inside Stimpy, having suffered from the cruelty of the city's populace during his free time. He hides behind two homeless men who attempt to light him on fire. He hides in the sewers for safety. Okay, that was actually from it.
Wow.
Mr. Horse will be played by Wilford Brimley. Whether he's dead or not, I don't care. Don't tell me.
Okay.
Another passage from the real synopsis. It is Christmas, and Ren celebrates the festivity in sorrow and loneliness, only for Stimpy to return frozen in an ice block. He thaws Stimpy out near the fire, only for Stinky to visit. He returns to his joyous self, but refuses to let Stinky have his own life until he shows up with his girlfriend, an apparently sentient fish corpse. Now that sentence was a little bit kooky, but Stimpy is the one who is refusing to let Stinky have his own life until he shows up with his girlfriend.
Okay.
Stimpy oversees their marriage.
Okay, so the sentient fart.
Yes.
And the fish corpse.
I didn't want to use the word fart. I avoided it.
Okay.
As you may have noticed.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Yeah, and the fish corpse.
Yes.
Get married.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on board.
Yep.
Who's playing the fish corpse? Okay.
Stimpy oversees the marriage, finally able to accept Stinky's manhood. The couple move to a corner in the residence. Ren returns to his usual disgruntled self while Stimpy celebrates the happy ending, a rare occurrence in the series. Stinky's girlfriend, the fish corpse, is played by Fairuza Balk. The movie is terrifying and bombs in theaters. Children cry and adults weep. The end.
Yeah. It it's a risk.
It really is.
I've heard a lot about 4-quadrant films.
Yes.
I have not heard a lot of no quadrant films.
Yeah. Okay.
So really, in a way, you're making history here.
Well, you got Boba Fett. What's his name? The Mandalorian.
Yep.
And Mr. Fantastic. Mm-hmm. Someone else too, I bet.
Yeah. Also, 2 different reanimated corpses.
Yeah, this is an expensive film.
Yes.
It's a real, this is an A-list film.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's my first idea.
All right. I have a couple more one-line kind of jokes here.
Yep.
Of course, the film Oliver and Company. It's all cats, but starring Rosie, my cat. That was her idea.
Now, Oliver and Company was based on a live-action play.
Yes.
And became a cartoon.
Yes.
Now we're making a live-action movie based on the cartoon.
We sure are.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't have any.
That's the whole thing?
Yeah, it's just one line. Which one did
Dodger?
Billy Joel do the music for?
Dodger. He was
the voice of.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah.
Why should I worry?
Right.
Tell me. Why
So
should
I was trying to think of a similar musician.
Yeah.
And I couldn't come up with it.
Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen.
I mean, to me, those are closer related. Like, who is modern day Billy Joel?
Oh, Bruno Mars.
Maybe Bruno Mars is our.
He could do "Why Should I Worry," but like a hip hop remix,
Yeah.
or an R&B remix,
Right.
or a soul remix,
Yeah.
some kind of
a lot
remix.
of possibilities.
Okay,
Then my other one-line idea, very stupid. I have 3 more one-line ideas, but this is just one of them. The Care Bears, but with actual bears.
I love it.
And the idea of how are we coloring these bears?
Yeah.
And it's just Grizzly Man Part 2 is what it is.
Yeah.
You're just
Or
getting
it's-
mauled by all these bears.
Or it's Cats Part 2,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're doing it CGI, well, I guess.
No, not even CGI. It's just you're getting your trained bears to stand up and go,
Yeah, exactly.
and then you're adding in the voices afterwards.
I think so. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I like that. We're gonna have to do the coloring in post though.
Yeah.
All right, ready for my second one?
Yes, of
I
course.
feel like you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
If I know you, you're gonna be happy with this one.
Okay. You do know me.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Mills Lane returns in this real life fighting event
Okay, this is the 3rd person you've brought back from the dead.
live on ESPN.
Good.
Matches include Andy Dick versus Britney Spears,
Okay.
Tom Cruise versus Wee Man,
Okay.
Notorious B.I.G. versus Tiny Tim,
Okay. That's wait, one of those is a fictional character.
Jared Leto as his character from The Joker versus Jared Leto as Morbius from Morbius.
Yep.
Fred Savage versus Gene Wilder. Tagline: Who will be Savage and who will be Wilder?
So dumb.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Charlie Sheen versus an actual tiger. Bruno Mars versus Venus Williams.
Pretty stacked card you've got here.
Nicolas Cage versus Christian Cage in a cage match. Not within a steel cage. Nope. It's just called a cage match.
Yep.
Christopher Reeve versus the horse who paralyzed Christopher Reeve.
Oh, a grudge match.
Christopher Walken versus Paul Stanley. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
He's walking. He's
why not Christopher Walken versus Henry Rollins?
Yeah, I could do Rollins.
Yeah.
And finally, Kanye West versus Sanity.
Yeah.
A few outcomes. Christopher Reeve paralyzes the horse, and the horse learns the error of his ways. They do robot speeches to each other. I regret what I have done. I forgive you. Does Superman need a horse sidekick?
I don't like this.
No. Britney Spears dances with knives.
Okay.
While Andy Dick does a classic offensive gay voice and calls for her to be disqualified, which is fair.
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage does a face-off swap with Nicolas Cage.
With Christian
Cage, and Christian Cage ends up pitting himself.
Okay, somehow.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. And finally, Ben Savage runs in to help Fred Savage.
Yep.
While Macho Man Randy Savage betrays the Savage clan and helps Gene Wilder snap into a Wonka bar.
So dumb.
That's it.
Who was the one that is Jared Leto? What was that one again?
Jared Leto as the Joker versus Jared Leto as Morbius.
Special guest referee, Jared Leto from the Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh,
his critically acclaimed role.
That's the only good one. Yeah. I like that. That's
oh
fun.
No, we've got to run it. It's Skeletor.
Yeah, that's good. Good age joke.
Yes, thank you. No, that was a joke about him being Skeletor.
Oh, he's Skeletor
in the Masters of the Universe film, right?
Jared Leto is Skeletor?
I thought so. I have two more one-line jokes.
That's weird. I thought he was a CGI man, a robot, or a monster.
Yeah, maybe Jared Leto was just doing the voice.
Okay. Wow.
Live-action remake of The Iron Giant.
Okay, that's fun.
Starring Truckosaurus as the Iron Giant.
That's a winner. Whew. Now that one is good.
Thank you.
That might be the best one we both did so far.
Anytime
you bring in a living monster truck, I'm in.
Truckosaurus is kind of terrifying.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
From just an engineering perspective.
Yes, I can't agree with you more.
It's one of those, you think about the economy.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, people are struggling to eat. And then it's like, we've got Truckosaurus, it's worth $1.2 million. And it's like, yeah. What purpose does it serve?
But they might have built Truckosaurus when everyone was having a good time.
That's true.
90s.
That's true. And then my other live action remake, my last little one-line joke, Toy Story, but all the toys are the actual actors in their best attempts at costuming themselves.
Oh, that's fun.
So basically, they're all given, 10 minutes, grab whatever you can around the house. You're going to be Woody, you're going to be Buzz, you're going to be the pig, you're going to be the Slinky Dog. A lot of corpses in mine as well. But you have 10 minutes to get your thing, and then we're just going to get you to a soundstage and we're going to film it.
Tim Allen has it hard. If as long as he owns a fishbowl, I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's probably fine.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, basically the tradition of sweeting movies, SWED. Yeah, it's that. Yeah. Except with these A-list actors.
Be Kind Rewind, which is where sweeting came from. I didn't like it when I watched it, and now I want to watch it again. How did you feel about it?
I never saw it.
Really? We should watch it.
We were discussing the movie Anaconda, the recent one, recently, and I was like, oh, this is not the first time that Jack Black has done, we're going to do a movie where we remake a movie.
Yeah, you're right.
And, but then I was like, I should probably watch Be Kind Rewind, which I have yet to do.
Yeah.
So the idea of these A-list actors having to swede their own costumes and movies and all that. Also, the idea of, they're like 48-hour film festivals, very popular. You get, your genre, and you get an object and maybe a line you have to say, and you have 48 hours to write a script, film it, edit it, do the music, all that.
Yeah.
And premiere it. The idea of giving people like, hey, you have a week to remake Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I'm like, I wish I could figure out a way to make that stageable.
So, do you remember Taylor Morden?
Yes.
He directed...
He did all, like, people from around the country, you do it. I would like to make, 10 people redo Back to the Future in 1 week. Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that's fun.
The best you can.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Because the script's already there, but it's also 2 hours long.
Yes.
And you have a lot of filming to do.
Yes.
Or, any big movie like that, big popular movie.
Jurassic Park.
If you have a week to remake Jurassic Park and you're like, all right, I guess we'll use these dogs as raptors.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's just funny, especially for fans of the movie.
Oh,
so,
it's super fun.
I don't know. I was just trying to figure out a way, like, as we look for different shows to do at Kismet and stuff, that's kind of one that's been on my brain of like, how could we make this work?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And just to be clear to the audience, Taylor Morden directed
I don't
the
remember.
Scott documentary?
Yeah, I think so.
And he did this thing during COVID where he had people around the country just reenact and make up, I shouldn't say make up, reenact a scene from Back to the Future 2.
Yeah.
And they all submitted it, and he edited it together as one movie with different scenes from everybody else, which is
It's a great idea. Yeah.
Awesome idea. Okay. Want to hear my next one?
I would love to.
Beavis and Butthead.
Ooh.
In this Lorne Michaels produced film,
Yep.
live action Beavis and Butthead are stripped right from SNL
Yep.
with Ryan Gosling and Mikey Day.
Perfect.
As people know, mostly there was a recent sketch that went viral. They did it twice, I believe.
Yeah.
Of them playing Beavis and Butthead. The movie follows the duo as they do real things that happen in the cartoon.
Oh, okay.
They play frog baseball.
Oh.
They burn down a comedy club.
Yep.
And they pour motor oil in the Burger World fryers. Children around the world copy these antics, and the movie is banned.
Wow.
Redditors on the subreddit Lost Media go insane when they can't find a copy.
They always do.
They storm the Capitol.
Okay.
Donald Trump pardons them and says, I can't really do a Donald Trump impression.
It's all right. It's never stopped you before.
What is he? How does he do it?
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Donald Trump pardons the Beavis and Butthead people and says, "Are you threatening me? I am the great Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole." I can't do it.
No, you can't, but I get what you're going for.
No one notices because this is less crazy than his normal speeches.
That's true.
So I like that one.
Yeah. All right. A more real pitch. A show that you didn't watch. Oh no! All right, here we go.
Yeah.
I guess another short one.
Yes.
We kind of touched on this in the Disney remakes. That's why I said 95% different. Song of the South is unironically rebooted as strict MAGA propaganda. Stars the usual cast of idiots with Bill O'Reilly in the Uncle Remus role because he is known as Papa Bill.
Oh, that's funny.
So that was one. Then I have Robotech. This is an actual thing. Robotech was a Japanese cartoon. It was originally a show called Macross, and that was kind of lumped together with two other shows.
Really?
The dub was changed so that there would
They
be
Frankenstein 3 shows together?
3 shows together, but like
Did they look similar?
I mean, in the sense that they're drawn at the same time by the same studios.
Oh, it's a cartoon.
Yeah, for now. So 3 shows. They took one. Like, all right, this one's.
I guess I should have known that because it's a live action remake.
This one's 30 episodes. This one's 27 episodes. This one's 20. Whatever. It's 80 something total episodes, and kind of part 1 is like the Earth is fighting the Zentradi, and part 2 they're fighting the Robotech Masters, and in part 3 they're fighting the Invid, and this character is the child of these 2 characters from the first one, and these characters are mentioned, and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But for this, we're just going to handle the Macross saga, part 1, where they have the planes that can turn into big robots and kind of also get stuck halfway in Guardian mode.
Yeah.
I loved Robotech.
Yeah.
As a kid, it was the first cartoon I had seen people die in.
Wow.
And it meant a lot to like little 6-year-old, 7-year-old Brad.
Yeah. Fuck you. Thank God.
Big robots were cool.
Yeah.
And like, it's weird. As I was thinking about this on the drive here, I'm like, man, the characters in Robotech were like 16 to 22, but I don't know actors that are that age. So my actors are a little bit older.
Sure.
But I related to it because I'm like, oh, this is a teenager. This is like, I see this part of my life being several years away. This isn't an adult fighting to save the world. And, he's got a crush on this singer and all that stuff. And then when I was in my 20s, they did novelizations of the show and kind of expanded it beyond that. like 30 something books.
Wow.
And my brother, not a big reader, he and I both read all of them. Like the original kind of 3 stories, and then what happens afterwards, and then these side stories. A lot of stuff. So my Robotech casting, and I know like 3 Fun Bears are like, just get to the casting. We love Robotech. We all know what it is. But Rick Hunter, our protagonist, the main guy, played by Jacob Elordi.
Yep.
Roy Fokker, the older brother, who tragically meets his demise. Chris Pratt.
Okay.
Maybe that's symbolic of passing the torch of like this mega blockbuster star.
Right.
Max Sterling, the kind of like cool, reserved pilot, played by Dev Patel. Mm-hmm. Ben Dixon, kind of chunky, also dies. Bobby Moynihan.
I love
comic
Moynihan.
relief. Admiral Gloval, who kind of oversees the whole thing. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Because he's got a mustache.
Sure, there you go.
Yep.
I could tell that casting took 1 second.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Lisa Hayes, who is she's like the second in command, eventually, of the SDF-1 that whatever, and then eventually marries Rick Hunter, played by Olivia Wilde.
Okay.
Lin Min Mei, the young singer that Rick is also in love with. Of course, would it be a Funbearable project without an appearance by Sabrina Carpenter?
Okay.
Claudia Grant, Roy Fokker's girlfriend, played by Vivica A. Fox. Miria Sterling, I think she's she's a Zentradi. She's an alien.
Yep.
Green hair, Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Green hair.
A lot of singers.
A
few singers.
Yeah. And then the aliens, the Zentradi, Bretai is played by Adam Driver.
Okay.
And it's tough because he's... he played Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
He's been an antagonist in a big science fiction film before. Exodore, who kind of understands the humans and like makes an effort, also gets shrunk to human size because the Zentradi are huge. Jason Alexander.
Okay.
I want more comedy in it.
Yeah.
And
Is he like George?
No, not at all.
Okay.
And then Chiron, who's like, he's a Zentradi and he hates the humans and he's driven by passion and, would probably be a good role for Adam Driver, but it was too similar to Kylo Ren. Chiron will be played by Chuck Staten.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's an important role.
I really like this.
Yeah.
I was like on the fence about it for some reason.
Yeah.
But then you brought in Sabrina.
Yeah.
Then you brought in me.
Yeah.
And those are my 2 favorite people.
It's absurd how much I remember from Robotech.
Yeah.
And how unimportant it really is. It's a show that like there were rights issues of like this guy owns these.
I can't
but
believe
we can't.
it's 3 shows Frankenstein together. That's the craziest thing I ever heard.
Yeah, it's
like I knew Power Rangers was 1 and they filmed new scenes.
Basically it's one show and they're like, all right, we're gonna the driving force is they're trying to get proto culture. And then they took another show and put it after that. So the footage isn't intermingled.
That's so bizarre.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
That's really weird, man. Is it clear the 3 shows?
Yeah, well, like the SDF-1, the big ship that they found that crash landed in 1995, by the way.
Yeah.
That goes off, and then and also these were transforming planes.
Yeah.
Now, part 2, transforming hover tanks.
Okay.
And maybe that's the daughter. Yeah, that's Dana Sterling, the daughter of Miria and Max. So Dev Patel and Billie Eilish have a child who grows up to like continue this fight against the Robotech masters. And then part 3 is transforming motorcycles that like become suits on your back and you have big wheels right here where your shoulder blades are. And that's Scott something.
Weird.
Fighting the Invid Hive. And if you were like, oh, does Rick Hunter, the important guy, does he come back? No, he doesn't come back. Because it's all Frankenstein. But then...
That's what I'm saying.
In the sequel series, the Sentinels, they are all on the SDF-1 about to set off.
Because the sequel series was made as one thing?
Yeah. And they had to change his appearance because these people owned the rights.
Oh my God, this is hell.
It's crazy.
It's hell for the people making it.
I think now it is all cleared and like could proceed, but probably won't.
Yeah, right.
Like this was a real strike while the iron is hot thing, and the iron is frigid.
And the iron was Transformers?
No, the iron was 1985 Robotech. It's weird. They've come out with DVD.
Like in terms of like, it's like there's a a boom of some kind of thing that people like and we're taking advantage of.
You know, they've done video games over the years. I don't think those have done particularly well, in America at least. Mm-hmm. And they've tried, this is the 3D animated version, and that did okay and was just kind of released on DVD. But I love Robotech, and I want to see a live action remake of it.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
I just noticed because Brad left a little note as a joke of topics, because I write down all the topics.
Yes.
And one of them was big honking feet.
Yes.
And that's a reference to the fact that whenever Brad has to remote into my computer, I go to Google and I put in big honking dicks, and he tries to backspace it as much as he can. That's fun.
Yeah.
All right. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. I talked to my buddy Rupert about this.
Okay.
Rupert is one of the hosts of Reviewing History. He's from the Tell 'em Steve Dave world. Reviewing History is a podcast about historic movies or biographies or whatever, but they look into what is real and what is not. And they do other types of episodes as well, but that's the crux of the show.
Right.
Great show, great guys. All right.
Yeah, good guys.
Rupert said, "Why don't you do Muppet Babies?" But I want to clarify that he's not responsible for the things that I say.
Oh, okay.
Because he wouldn't want to be.
No.
All right, Muppet Babies.
Yep.
This movie is accomplished by traveling to India with actual animals where they can disregard PETA standards. The story is that Kermit, the real-life frog, bangs Miss the real piggy. Mm-hmm. Obviously, this needs to be filmed when Miss Piggy is just an innocent piglet, since the size difference is almost nauseating.
I don't think there's any almost about this.
Yeah. Fozzie Bear is the cutest little bear cub that you've ever seen.
Okay, good. Now I'm on board.
However, Fozzie Bear's mom kills an intern off screen when the intern tries to tie a tie around infant Grizzly's neck. Mm-hmm. Damn, I hate when I misspeak. Around the infant Grizzly's neck. The problem is, I don't know why this room is killing my sinuses.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's distracting. Ralph the dog has rabies.
Oh, boy.
They keep him in a cage. When they let him out, he mauls Miss Piggy, Kermit, and Fozzie.
Okay. Get a lot of mauling so far.
Most of the cast has rabies. And production becomes a nightmare. Constant frog bites plague the crew.
Ouch.
And dozens of rabies shot need to be on hand.
Yes.
Now, there was a problem.
There have been a lot of problems.
Gonzo and Animal. What the fuck are they?
Yeah, it's very weird.
After much consideration, the director decides that Animal is some kind of cryptozoological creature.
That makes sense. That tracks.
After much hunting, they track down the chupacabra.
Wow.
The chupacabra is constantly fed goats to keep him satisfied.
Good thinking.
After Miss Piggy's number 1, 2, and 3 go missing, the goat count rises. And finally, Gonzo.
Yes.
Since Gonzo likes to fuck a chicken, right?
Who among us?
You rolled your eyes so hard when I said that. Mm-hmm. They do imply that he's romantically attracted to a chicken. They
absolutely do.
Right?
Yes.
They get the animal that fucks up chickens the most, a fox.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The prosthetics for the fox are difficult to apply.
I imagine so.
Especially the nose. The fox is sedated while the crew hunts down non-toxic superglue. Failing to find it, they need to use the ultra-toxic superglue, the only option in India.
Yes.
After the nose is attached to the fox, his body is painted blue. It's time to film. The animals are put into a room where they quickly team up to kill the crew.
Yeah.
From the lowliest coffee getter to the highest producer. Then they roam India as a pack. Rabies-laden and angry. The country is decimated. They find their way onto a vessel headed for the United States. They overpopulate Kermit and Piggy, Fozzie and Ralph, the Chupacabra and the Blue Fox, and they take over the northern seaboard. Gigantic walls are put up, and we lose 1/5 of the United States of America. How long until they burrow under the wall to terrorize the rest of the country?
Yeah, foxes are burrowers.
God only knows.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It seems like there's some real world consequences for this film.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
Crazy is the correct word for your real life Muppet Babies pitch.
No. I mean, it's a tough one. I mean, I don't know if all the choices were the best choices.
No. And if you're an Indian viewer or listener, Chuck doesn't speak for me either. Rupert and I are innocent in this.
Well, I mean, all I said is they have ultra toxic super glue.
Yeah.
And no PETA standards.
Yes. How about kind of a stop motion animation live action reboot? Wallace and Gromit.
Okay.
Rebooted as an action franchise with Jason Statham playing Wallace and some real life dog playing Gromit. Wallace inadvertently gets into the wrong trousers stuffed with military secrets or some such nonsense.
Is that a thing in Wallace, Gromit?
Yeah, the wrong trousers was one of their first shorts. Okay. They're like mechanical and he can't control them. Wallace has to fight his way out of the shady underworld in order to reclaim his family's land or something. It really doesn't matter. Kicky, punchy, shooty, you're going to watch it.
Kicky, punchy, shooty is
now,
funny.
I'll say I thought about Wallace and Gromit. I'm like, oh, all right, who's bald and could play Wallace? And I Googled bald actors, and Jason Statham was the first one that came up, and I'm like, got it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it fits it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Because if it was Jason Alexander, I don't know if that flies.
No,
Kicky, punchy, shooty.
Yeah.
No.
I'll do another one right now.
Kicky, punchy, shooty.
Yeah.
You should remember that.
Okay.
To describe action movies. It's very funny.
Bambi 2.
Yeah.
Revenge of the Doe.
I was going to say The Thumper.
A virus created in an unnamed country, because I don't want to lose viewers or listeners,
India,
has gotten loose and has spread to the local fauna. As such...
Is this real life like mine, or is it in the movie?
We're going to find out.
Okay.
It's in the movie. As such, the once kind and cuddly forest creatures have become murderous monsters seeking revenge on the hunters for killing their matriarch. Flower, the skunk, shoots poison gas. Thumper squashes people flat. And Bambi, don't even get me started on that flesh-eating killing machine.
It's slippery ice. Yeah, go ahead.
The trailer features a record playing doe, a deer, a female deer, but slowing down so it becomes monstrous. Doe, a deer. And so that's Bambi 2, live action.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in Flower. Seeing Flower.
Yes. I think, too long humans have ruled animals in movies like Bambi.
That's what I said about Muppet Babies.
It's time for the animals to strike back.
See?
In the movie. Less so in real life.
Oh, I meant take over the country.
All right. And I have two more paragraphs, like of two different ideas. So.
Okay. I have The Lion King, which kind of fits into yours.
Great.
The Lion King. Technically, the recent Lion King was CG.
Mm-hmm.
So we do a real life one.
Okay.
Mufasa eats Jon Favreau.
Oh, no. Who's going to direct Iron Man 5?
I love Jon Favreau, so this is not a knock on him. Many people don't realize that Jon Favreau wrote the indie darling Swingers.
Oh, I loved it.
And directed the indie darling Maid.
Mm-hmm.
He also directed the classic Christmas movie Elf, The Lion King, which is one of the highest grossing animated films of all time, the Mandalorian TV show where he revolutionized film with the infinity screen, and an episode of the cult comedy classic Undeclared.
Are you Jon Favreau's agent?
He began the MCU by directing the first of the Marvel movies with Iron Man. He appeared in tons of TV shows and movies such as Marvel movies, Sopranos, King of Queens, My Name is Earl, Seinfeld, and finally, remember when he was Monica's boyfriend on Friends?
Of course.
Let me see.
He was a UFC guy, wasn't he?
Yep. That's kooky. Jon Favreau is one of the most prolific directors, writers, and producers and actors in film history. Most people don't think of him that way, but he's an inspiration. Sorry I made you get eaten by Mufasa, Jon Favreau. I love you.
That's it?
That's it.
All right. A unique choice for The Lion King.
Yeah.
I think, but first of all, I loved Swingers.
I watched it when I was like 17, so I barely remember it.
I probably watched it, college-ish.
Yeah.
A lot of people at Bradley University in the late 90s saying, "You're so money."
Yeah.
A lot of that.
I hear that.
Yeah. And I don't know if I had the poster, but it was a popular residence hall room poster.
It makes sense.
The Swingers. I Chasing Amy was my That was the poster I wanted the most.
Fuck yeah.
I was a projectionist for the tiny 100-seat movie theater on campus, basically a lecture hall that they would show movies in on Friday and Saturday. And we had 2 projectors.
Yeah.
And you'd have to get them ready. And then when you see the little cigarette burn, you press the start button on the second one.
Is that real? I always heard it was
absolutely real for us.
Okay.
For because then you don't have to take off a reel and put a new one on.
Yeah.
These days, not an issue. But at the time, and so I would get so tense.
Of course, so would I.
Waiting for that cigarette light and did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? And of course, there's 3 minutes until it and then you come. I probably showed a total of 10 movies over a year and a half.
How many cigarette burns? 3 or 4?
Usually 3, 4 reels ish.
Yeah. Oh yes, yeah. I get it.
And then you have to rewind the film on the first thing and then load the next one. And so you miss 5 minutes of the movie, but I got paid $14 a movie for it. And good. We would get to kind of bargain over who gets the poster from the movie. And so I was the only one I want is Chasing Amy.
Yeah.
I have to get that poster. And I did.
That's great.
And it went really well with the Clerks poster I had bought at the poster fair at the beginning of the year.
That's great. Chasing Amy is one of my top 5.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Great.
Live action movie. I wanted to think of non-traditional animated movies because as you see, we talked about this yesterday. So many Disney movies have already been made into live action films.
Yeah.
And so you really have to think of what projects haven't been adapted.
Yeah.
And one that I came up with was the movie, and I don't know if you're familiar with this, Heavy Metal.
I'm not super familiar. I've never watched it, but there's boobs in it.
Yeah, there are boobs in it.
Yeah.
Which is why I thought of it.
I only know of it from South Park.
Yeah. So Heavy Metal was kind of an anthology film set to hard rock music. I think it was 1981. It was a Canadian film. John Candy does a bunch of voices in it. It's weird. And it's this science fiction fantasy set to music. There are boobs in it. There's graphic violence in it. And the story is kind of loosely connected. You're fighting against the sum of all evils. I had to make sure I knew the name of it.
Yeah.
And kind of you see how it's affecting different cultures, and it goes to this planet and makes a volcano erupt. So all the people turn on each other, and it goes to this spaceship and whatever. And so I was like, oh, it's hard to think of the bands that would supply music to this. But then I'm like, oh, it can be whatever songs I want.
Oh yeah.
It could be Fat Lip by Sum 41. And so it's really whatever songs Chuck and Brad choose.
Yes.
An anthology movie of loosely connected short films set to rock songs that are popular today. The movie is 3.5 minutes long, JK. With the rise of CG, shooting a live-action heavy metal is easier than ever. Some casting choices include Den, the warrior, played by Dave Bautista, Jen Ortega as Tarak, who is the, whatever, and the voice of Lochnar, the sum of all evils, Chuck Staten.
Yeah.
Well, that hyena laugh.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista's trying to stab it. You can't stab that hyena laugh.
I don't know if my laugh is evil enough.
Yeah, but
maybe I can tweak it. Yeah. I could tweak.
You know what? Maybe we fix it in post and just tone it down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that.
Just the idea of, it's weird because anthology films are unique and rare.
Yeah.
In and of themselves. I think of Four Rooms.
Okay.
When I think of anthology films, and then I think of the comedy films like Kentucky Fried Movie, or what was the one that everyone got tricked into doing? Movie 43.
Yeah, something like that.
Those are the kind of anthology movies I think of, but there's got to be room for others. For
sure, and there's not a lot of action ones.
Yeah,
there's no action ones.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
I mean, you're gonna tell me you wouldn't get hyped up to watch Dave Bautista as a warrior with a big sword as Fat Lip plays?
Oh yes, I love it.
I'm in so much, and then and then I have one more after this. So that was my live action reboot idea for Heavy Metal.
I have 3 more.
Also, boobs. There's gonna be boobs in it.
I like that.
All right, give me 2 of yours in a row, and then I'll give mine, and then you'll close it.
James and the Giant Peach.
Ooh.
The Giant Peach is played by Nicki Minaj's ass. I jizz in the theater while seeing it and get kicked out.
Yeah.
What the heck? I didn't even get to see who played the cricket. This stinks. What am I supposed to do? Not jizz?
You could just look on IMDb.
I think Nicki Minaj is so hot, but I think it has a lot to do with her makeup. I've seen old pictures of her. Oogly moogly.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm no prize,
No,
so I shouldn't talk.
That's true.
Maybe a prize pig, LOL.
Some pig.
Seriously, though, I'm really self-conscious. My nose is real big.
It is.
My right eye is squinty.
Yeah, it's weird.
My teeth look like someone broke a checkered board and stuck it in my ugly mouth. My hair is weirdly difficult to do and looks like shit on camera.
Yep.
I have little girl arms. I have a unibrow when I don't tend to it. No ass.
No, that's true.
Long toenails, which is probably preventable on my end.
Yeah, yep. You do rip a lot of sheets.
And finally, I need prescription deodorant in the summer. Nicki Minaj is the Venus de Milo compared to this broken, buck-toothed, bloated bridge troll.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, who's playing James?
Yeah, I'm walking home and I see this pizza box on the ground.
Okay.
I check it and sure enough, 2 slices left. I look left. I look right.
Right.
I reach into the box and eat it, weeping about who I've become. The end.
Okay. Again, it seems like this one wasn't as focused on the film.
Yeah, well, what about the ass?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it.
Yeah, sure.
Part of the film.
Yeah, it sure is.
We don't know who's playing James?
Nah, I didn't think about that.
Okay. Yeah.
I just kind of went into that
there's
side
2
story.
parts of the title. And you gave me one part.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Timothy Chalamet.
All right. Great. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yep. I almost put him in every single one.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Give me another one.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ooh, nice.
In typical Tim Burton fashion, Jack Skellington is played by Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Sally is played by Helena Bonham Carter.
Of course.
And the mayor is played by the Penguin from Batman Returns. Santa is played by Edward Scissorhands.
Sorry, do you mean Danny DeVito or do you mean one of the Penguin? Okay.
Santa is played by Edward Scissorhands.
Okay.
The 3 little goblins.
Wait a minute. Okay.
What?
I guess in a world where sinners exist, you can have Johnny Depp and Edward Scissorhands in the same film.
Exactly.
Okay.
I have 3 little goblins. You know those 3 goblins?
Yeah, of course.
They're played by Beetlejuice, Batman, and Michael Keaton's character from Dumbo.
Did you look at Michael?
I had to look up that one on IMDb. The rest of the townspeople are played by Jack Nicholson's Joker, Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman.
Yep.
And now I'm bored of this redundant joke. Move along.
Yes. Oh, that's it. Yeah. I did think about The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
And it's I couldn't imagine it being done live action, but I also think about
well, you know me, I like to put a little twist on these.
Yeah, we've been looking at stuff from the year 2000.
Yeah.
No reason.
Yep.
The number 1 movie of that year was the live action How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And if you would ask me prior to it coming out, how can that be adapted live action? I wouldn't have had an answer.
Yeah.
And then they did it. And it was massively successful.
When it came out, I was like, fuck this. I've grown to really appreciate it. I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I really do.
You would have been 16-ish when it came out, and you're like, no. And it's weird because I don't want to say that's the right age to hate things.
Yeah.
But that was when I was like, oh, I'm making my mark by defining what I don't like.
The right age to hate things. I completely agree.
Rather than celebrating what I do like, which is what I do now.
Yes, exactly. And try to accept more things that you don't like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's the way to live.
Yes. I almost made a reference to the episode we just recorded. I didn't. I held back. I have one more movie idea.
Yes.
And again, it's tough because I don't think you know this movie. And I don't know if any of the Fun Bears will know. Maybe you're familiar with it, but didn't watch it.
Okay.
I've never seen the movie Cool World.
Right, me neither.
But I remember thinking confusing thoughts about the animated Kim Basinger named Hollywood.
Okay.
Would.
Yep.
In the live action
that's like a triple entendre.
Yeah, it's
wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty. I got to see this movie.
In the live action reboot, it's gender swapped. So the prisoner drawing the cartoon is an animated woman who creates the real world by drawing and then falls in, and there's a whole tug of war between what is real, the cartoon world, and what is created, our real world.
That's cool. I've never heard of that idea. The idea that cartoons are real and we're fake. That's cool. That's a great idea.
Thank you. Our real world male playing the love interest, the Kim Basinger, like, oh, they're hot. Idris Elba.
Yep.
And our cartoon women, who are the Gabriel Byrne and Brad Pitt roles.
Yes.
Are voiced by Kerry Washington and Teyana Taylor. That's right. It's animation swapped. It's gender swapped. And it's race swapped. Get woke.
I don't know if the cartoon thing is woke.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing it and I'm like, at the time I had seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit and I'm like, I get it. Jessica Rabbit's hot. She's drawn hot.
Yeah.
But Kim Basinger in Cool World, I was like, oh, like,
yeah, interesting.
And like, she's drawn to be appealing. And, I was probably 13 or 14 when it was coming out. That's the right time to be horny about things.
Yeah, exactly.
I've stopped.
I'd be appealing off her clothes, if you know what I mean. I mean, yeah, I know what you mean. It's pretty, it's pretty straightforward.
Right, all the way off.
You get it, you piece of shit?
I'm in bloom. So, like, the movie appealed to me, but I felt so self-conscious about like, oh, I'm going to Blockbuster as a 16-year-old boy and I'm going to rent Cool World. They know why I'm watching the film. It's not because I'm like, how did they do the animation? Was it as good? Did they move the lamp or whatever? So like Roger Rabbit. And so I never rented it. I never watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, maybe I could stream it. Maybe, our buddy Jordan has a Plex server. Maybe, but Jordan's like, oh yeah, I see what people watch on Plex. And I'm like, I don't want Jordan to know that I watched Cool World as a grown man.
You're still feeling that?
He knows what I'm thinking when I'm watching.
So what? Jordan's thinking that 24/7.
I know.
Yeah.
And you're thinking it somehow 25/7.
Yeah, that's funny too.
You got two trains of thought going.
Man, you've got a couple of gems in there, don't you? You're burying those gems and you're digging them up.
It's unintentional, I assure you.
Yeah, 25/7 is great.
So I never watched Cool World. By the way, in college, I rented like Bikini Summer 1, 2, and 3 one weekend. And I'm like...
And you didn't leave your room for...
I went to a video store that was far away from campus.
Yeah.
And paid with cash, and then was like, oh, cancel my membership to Hollywood Video or whatever it was.
Of course.
Yeah. Cool World, the idea of rebooting a movie that's half animated and half live action and calling it a live action reboot.
Yeah.
Hasn't been done.
I love it. I think it's
hasn't
brilliant.
been. I really thought you were going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I'm like,
Backwards.
we're gonna do the same joke.
No.
And then somehow Chuck's going to be attracted to Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my like banner idea.
It's great. That's a great one.
Thank you. Your point that cartoons are real and we're fake is really interesting.
It's your idea.
Yeah, it's my idea, but I didn't realize that it was
that innovative.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great. I think it's a great idea.
Thanks. All right, Paramount, call me.
Yeah, please.
We'll go straight to streaming. I don't need a theatrical release.
All right, you ready for this?
Yes.
This is the last one for me.
Okay.
Now, this says the best remake of all, and I can't believe they haven't done this in real life.
Oh, okay.
And it's not a claymation.
Okay.
It's not a 2D animation.
Oh, wow.
And it's not a 3D animation.
Wow.
It's a remake of Pong, the video game.
Yep. I had Pong. So I'm interested to hear how you can adapt the lore of the game Pong and capture all of that in just one film.
Think of how thin this has to be.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. Pong the movie.
Yes.
Sell it to me.
All right, ready?
Yes.
I'm going to read it exactly as it's written.
Good.
Now, this is interesting. In fact, the game Pong was actually based on a true life story where a movie was made before the game was invented.
Oh, really?
So the game is based on a real story.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not doing really a live action remake. We're doing the original live action story that turned into a game.
Got it.
Okay. It tells the tale of the actual Pong players, and this plot was turned into the landmark interactive arcade experience. The year was 1971.
Mm-hmm.
Clint Eastwood and Jack Nicholson are ping pong champions. They each have a unique style of slowly sliding up and down their side of the table.
Yes.
Sometimes slowly and sometimes quickly.
But most often slowly.
I had to think of a way that is similar. Mm-hmm. The movie revolves around their torrid love affair with each other.
Progressive.
Even though they have to face each other in the World Table Tennis Championships. Mm-hmm. They're the best in the world. They have to feign anger and competitiveness in public while privately they're boning, and boning some more.
Yeah, now that was evident in the video game Pong.
In 1971, this would be frowned upon by the public.
It would be.
And worse, would destroy their reputation as bitter enemies.
Yeah.
With so many blowjobs behind them, can they play to their highest skill level?
No.
Or will their history of anal and handies soften their normally elite performances? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
It's tough. Yeah. Imagine being in a relationship secretly with the other best person. It could be anything. Basketball.
Yeah.
I guess basketball is tough because it's a team. But what's one-on-one?
I mean, tennis. Table tennis.
Yeah, tennis. Yeah. Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Well, that's got to be even more difficult.
It's
the physical contact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
if Brock Lesnar was in love with whoever he was fighting for the NCAA championship,
Randy Couture.
Sure.
Wait, okay. Yeah. I'm talking about UFC.
Yeah.
But I've never seen something where there's two top athletes and they're secretly together and they have to pretend that they're not.
Now,
I'm not done, by the way.
Okay.
Keep going.
One of the most popular shows of the past 6 months is Heated Rivalry.
Okay.
Where two hockey players, I think, are secretly in love.
Really?
But hockey is a team sport.
Wow. Well,
so
I guess
it is a little different.
They're taking my idea, but that's okay.
Yeah. They're taking the idea from the real life Pong
movie.
From
the real life Pong. Clint Eastwood, the bottom, is
I don't know why that got me.
Because you didn't expect it.
No.
Is particularly worried about his relationship with his father. If the dirty, stinky, sweaty truth comes in or out. His sexual proclivities include the Kentucky Klondike Bar.
Oh, boy.
The Panamanian Petting Zoo.
Illegal.
And the Alabama Hot Pocket.
Okay, well, I'll give you that one.
Nicholson can't get away from his love of the flying bumper car, the tree sloth surprise.
One of my favorites.
And the intoxicating cold lunch.
Yikes.
Now, 5 of those are real. Please Google them. Especially the Alabama Hot Pocket.
It's weird because as you say it, I'm like, have I heard that term before?
You would hate the Kentucky Klondike Bar.
I would hate all of them.
If I describe to you what the Kentucky
there's no need to.
Okay. How can they balance their love life with their sliding ping pong skills? How well can they pretend to be bitter rivals? What happens when they have an orgy with sports reporters Al Pacino and Marlon Brando?
Wow, you're getting a lot of sweaty old men.
What about their threesome with the head of the ping pong league played by Dustin Hoffman? How about the time they both go down on the ping pong referee, Steve McQueen? The ping pong world is all fucked up in terms of conflicts of interest, as well as conflicts of intimacy.
Where's the stop button on this recorder?
And through this story, Pong was born.
Yes.
Interesting, right?
Yeah.
You didn't expect that from Pong.
I did not expect that from Pong.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I just like that we live in a time where professional table tennis players don't have to hide their same-sex attraction.
Right, but they would have to hide their secret relationship.
Yes.
Do you think they would? This is interesting. I never thought about
I'll
this.
say there are some WNBA players who are in relationships with people on the same or different teams.
So have the teams played each other and it's not a big deal?
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, team sport, not one-on-one.
But it's also tough if you're like the 2 top players in the world.
Right.
Do you think that would take away from it?
I think about Roger Federer and who's the one who's good on clay? I don't know. the two top tennis guys, Novak Djokovic.
Okay.
I know I'm skipping someone in there. I apologize, tennis fans.
Novak.
If they were if BJ Novak and Novak Djokovic were in a secret relationship with one another,
whose last name will we keep?
Yeah, how are they?
Novak.
Like if there's an upset, is it like, well, they let that person win because of this?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Are people less invested? So let's say, okay. Remember when CM Punk went to the UFC and fought that guy, and we were like, "Oh Mickey my God, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?"
Yeah.
If they were in a secret relationship, does that take away our excitement because we're like, well, they're not really?
We know they don't really hate each other. Yeah.
I wonder.
It might.
And does it take away the edge of like
how does Pong the movie end?
Pong the movie, well, it's crazy because all of
it's crazy.
Characters, the referee, the Pong League.
Again, you just looked up actors popular in the 60s. I know.
The 70s. And, they're all in sexual relationships. You know what happened?
What's that?
There's a rumor that one of them is gay.
Uh-oh.
And the whole world is like, who's gay?
Yeah.
Come out. We got to figure out who's gay. We want to know who's gay.
Yeah, and they're mad about it.
They're mad because it's 1971.
Yeah.
And Jack Nicholson is about to say, like, I'm going to take the bullet and I'm going to say I'm gay.
Yeah.
And Clint Eastwood is like, I don't know if you should. Maybe we should keep it a secret. And Jack Nicholson's like, no. Big press conference.
Yep.
The referee's there.
Yep.
Sports reporters are there. The head of the ping pong, the two ping pong players. Jack Nicholson stands up and says, I'm gay.
Right.
Clint Eastwood stands up. I'm gay.
Wow.
Head of the ping pong league.
Yep.
I'm gay.
Yep.
The sports reporters turn around to the audience. We're gay.
Yep.
And then the whole audience says at the same time, we're gay.
Wow.
Yeah, the audience is gay.
I didn't see that coming.
It's a gay audience.
Yeah.
And then, you know what? It goes out to the world. The whole world says we're gay.
Wow.
And then that's how homophobia goes away. Wow. But that's how the AIDS crisis started in the 80s.
You really had a lot of real world effects in your films.
Yes. Those are the best films.
Yes, the ones that changed the world.
Films that change the world, films that influence society.
Yeah. Films that introduce new species of predators.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
The chupacabra was discovered by this film crew, which is really interesting if you think about it.
It's very confusing if you think about it.
Yeah.
So those folks, those are our live action remake proposals. Which ones would you like to see?
Yes.
Comment on the episode, write in funbearablepod@gmail.com or find us on socials @funbearablepod.
Yeah.
Join our Facebook group, Fun Bears. We're happy to have you there for that discussion and the memes, so many of the memes. If you have projects that you thought of, like, I'd love to see this project in live action, sure.
Write in. We'll read it on the podcast.
Happy to. But that's all we've got for today. For Chuck Staten, I'm Brad Rohr saying thank you so much, and we're sorry for being Funbearable.
You came up with a lot of gems today.
Thank you.
That's what I want to say to you.
Thank you.
I know these are supposed to be funny, the cold closes. Or not cold closes.
Hot closes.
Hot closes. You should really be proud.
I struggle with remembering what I've said.
Kicky punchy. I wrote it down.
Kicky punchy
shooty 25/7. And the concept of the cartoons and the real action going backwards.
Feels good. Thank you.
That's how we'll end the episode, with just a series of compliments.
All right. Well, I'll just say thank you, because that's what you're supposed to do when someone says compliment you.
I was kidding. I think they stink.
In a world where there ain't nothing left abound, they're two special idiots now. Hear me out. Chuck's laugh is frightening. Brad's anus is tightening. Brad's got a lot of thoughts to give. Chuck's toxically positive. They're here to laugh and joke with a few little jabs and pokes. Escape